Hi, my name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic. Today we're going to talk about the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius with an Aries. This is another compatibility video. Now you could definitely build your life with an Aries. It may feel a little overwhelming at times. You guys can love each other too much, if there is such a thing. You both share so much and you're very protective of one another. Sometimes you can get very lost in your relationship to the point where you kind of wall yourself off from the rest of the world. Don't let that happen. Your priority will become your relationship, but you have to maintain your responsibilities and stay organized and down to earth in the rest of your life. Jealousy can be kind of an issue with you two. That's why you definitely have to be careful of being friends, because that can definitely get in the way, especially if you're developing feelings for one another. You're both very passionate and you love to fantasize and dream and use each other to get away from reality. But it can become a very unhealthy addiction to each other. And you both can become bad influences to each other. You can influence each other in ways that no one else can. Whether that means kind of going over the edge with drugs. Don't date each other if one of you is a junkie. I mean, don't date a junkie in general. But you guys go over the edge together. Do not work together. You guys will only get each other distracted, which is trouble. It will throw you off task and you won't be able to do as well of a job when you're working together. Drugs and alcohol will only make this worse. When it comes to marriage and long-term commitment, love is always your priority, which means that sometimes when it comes to taking care of things like budgeting, finance, or just staying pragmatic and down to earth, things get a little rocky because you don't really know how to handle them together. So make sure you share your responsibilities throughout your household, because things can get kind of messy. There is so much energy in this relationship. You both respect each other, you're both hard workers, you both make each other feel very safe and secure. But if you break up or divorce or whatever, they're not the kind of person that will stay friends with you. You guys don't stay friends. You're not like, oh, but we can be friends. Yeah, that doesn't happen. They're out of your life for good. You're out of their life for good. That's the way it usually works. When you guys live together, things are always exciting. You can get very frustrated with them at times, and this can result in a lot of fights. But you both know how to laugh things off and joke around. And you both like going to outings together. When you're at a party, you're like a couple. You don't go off and do your own things. You are together and you show that. And you can have a lot of friends together. You can also have kids together. But the problem with that is that because you put love first, sometimes taking care of things like your children, I know this seems kind of fucked up, you might not know how to parent together. You have to be careful because your temper can come out, especially when you're first getting to know each other. And when you're fighting, your arguments are pretty explosive. You guys have to learn to be pragmatic together and budget together. One of you might like to spend a lot more and the other person doesn't spend enough, and so that's something you really might not agree on. Your environment is super important for this to work. It has to be stable. An unstable environment makes an unstable relationship. and it's very chaotic. You have to focus on being open with each other and really focus on building trust from the start so you know you can rely on each other. This relationship often starts by you both thinking it's just a fling, but then you end up staying together and realizing you really like each other. And you're both the kind of people who keep to themselves, especially in the beginning of this relationship. So with all that passion, you might not talk about things that are more important and that have more to do with your life and how you manage things. You both love to be romantic together, and you're not afraid to tell each other how you feel and how much you love each other. But don't be afraid to share your feelings about each other with the rest of the world. You don't have to keep it all private. It will be very entertaining, and you guys will go on a lot of adventures and try new things. Now, the Aries will usually be the one to wear the pants in this combination. You have a lot of pent-up energy, and you have to make sure you don't let it get out of control. Remind each other every day that you love each other. And marriage is very common with this pair. Relationships take hard work, and you definitely are going to have to work hard to keep up this passion in the relationship. And it shouldn't be too difficult. However, if someone disapproves or family gets in the way or is not okay with the other person, or they're an obstacle, then things have a lot less chance of working out, and it makes things almost impossible in the long run. I know this is hard, but remember to try to take it slowly. Take the time to get to know each other. This is the type of relationship where people run away to elope. This is often a star-crossed lovers romance. You are a very magnetic couple. Together, you draw people to you. You can make more friends as a couple than as individuals. Now, you can have abandonment issues, and this relationship can definitely shed some light on that. And Aries will really appreciate the way you handle things, and they'll vouch for you. But overall, this relationship is more private to the outside world. And that might seem a little worrisome to the people that care about you, like family. But this is a very loving relationship, and it's definitely more positive than negative. So I would say go for it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you liked it. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? All right, bye.